All hail mighty Ukraine. If you win, you need not to explain. If you lose, you should not be there to explain. These chilling words came through the lips of the worst human butcherer in human history, Adolf Hitler. And true to his gruesome words, Hitler was not there to explain after the end of World War II because the evil man was defeated. Hitler's mother, like all women folks, thought she had added a number and an offspring to be remembered thereby in the world, as she kissed her newly born son. She named him Adolf and had no idea she had just brought the worst evil to the world. Hitler, the pariah of humankind. The boy grew up like all children and the world was at peace with Adolf without being Hitler. The worst was yet to come, while the world slept. Like in the years leading to World War I and World War II, the same thing and the same evil as in Hitler's days has developed, today in the 21st century. The evil Vladimir Putin believes his mission on Earth is to resurrect the ghost of Joseph Stalin and restore the erstwhile and diminished Kremlin which once tried to dominate all the countries in Eastern Europe. The man is under the illusion that his mission is one which came straight from God above. Coupled with the blinding support he's receiving from the Russian Orthodox Church and some crazed false prophets like Pat Robertson, endorsing the slaying of the innocent Ukrainians as God compelling Putin. What garbage and blasphemy in the name of Christ. The mind boggles. Ukraine, unlike Vladimir Putin's Russia, is a democratic country led by a democratic elected government which the Kremlin hates since democracy is viewed as the evil influence of Europe and the West. ISIS and all the Muslim hardliners hate the Western education while the same nutheads use technology and machines developed in the West. Putin is no different from these guys. Russia is the largest country in the world, yet the greedy Vladimir Putin won't be satisfied as his evil heart foams with the spilling of the innocent blood of the Ukrainians. The man wants to be the Tsar of the world, he must be stopped and that right early, right now. All hail mighty Ukraine. Rise up like a phoenix from the turbulent seas, the whole world stands behind you. Your fighting spirit and love for country is your weapon of choice and double-edged sword. Thou shalt not fail and thou shalt not fall. Never in human history has the world witnessed such resolved patriotism and incredible dedication from her citizens to defend their history with their own blood. Right in the midst of pre-concluded defeat, the Ukrainians stand firm in front of the evil Goliath called Vladimir Putin. Outnumbered 5-1, the Ukrainian army remained resolute as they pushed the enemy back in the fiercest war since World War II. Led by the most intelligent and fearless President Zelensky, Ukraine has the most fearless citizens in the world. From the oldest to the youngest children, Ukrainians are standing shoulder to shoulder in their fearless resolve to die for their country. Despite all the incessant shelling from Putin's dogs of war and the destruction of their infrastructure and private homes, the deranged Russian army is headed for a sobering defeat in a David versus Goliath showdown. With all the military help pouring in from the European and Western countries, Ukraine will continue and complete her unfailing rise from the turbulent seas brought in by Russia's invasion. One brave Ukrainian patriot, after spotting the Russian army occupying his house, took the most impossible decision when he asked the Ukrainian soldiers to bomb his Russian-occupied house. The soldiers complied to his request and destroyed all the Russian soldiers inside his house. Incredible war stories from ordinary people. All hail mighty Ukraine. Rise up like a phoenix from the turbulent seas, the whole world stands behind you. Your fighting spirit and love for country is your weapon of choice and double-edged sword. Thou shalt not fail and thou shalt not fall. Russia has lost more than 40,000 soldiers and suffered some thousands of hardware destruction. Only the Russians inside Russia will never ever know the truth. All hail mighty Ukraine. Rise up like a phoenix from the turbulent seas. Only the dead have seen the end of the war, cried Plato.